What's happening? It is Altitude's training camp recap brought to you by Ramos Law. Ramos Law is a different type of personal injury law firm founded by Dr. Joseph Ramos, JD, MD, a board-certified emergency physician and attorney. Ramos Law combines medical knowledge with legal expertise to help clients navigate injury and recovery. If you've been injured, Ramos Law can help. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better. What makes us different makes us better. Doesn't make me talk better, but it's good for Ramos Law. Visit ramoslaw.com to learn more. Okay, why during training camp, and we'll have Mike Sanford with me in just mere moments, was this photo significant? Well, we'll get to that in just a little bit. First, to give us a recap on exactly what happened at training camp, we turn to Rachel Vigil. Rachel, what's going on?
Pads and no fans for training camp today as hail over the weekend damaged the bleachers, not allowing fans to take in practice today, but work was still happening.
Like today was a red zone installation. We're against each other tomorrow.
Sean Payton says it's too early to know if inside linebacker Lavelle Bailey will return this year after he broke his leg in the preseason game on Friday. But that means that there's plenty of opportunities for Tareen York, Red Murdoch, Jordan Turner, but there's also a learning curve.
They're not going to pick it up right away, but they learn quickly. There's a lot on their plate, but that's part of playing that position.
The same isn't true for the Broncos running back room. Sean Payton had seen enough from rookie running back Jonah Coleman as he had 4 carries for 24 yards on Friday night.
I think he had 2 or 3 carries, and all right, I've seen enough.
But he posted a picture on Instagram, and Jalen Waddle commented, Maurice Jones-Drew.
I'm not ready to comp, a young player that early.
We also heard from RJ Harvey today at the podium, who had a torn labrum in the AFC Championship game, and he had off-season surgery this year.
That rehab process was great. I got after it, try to get back as fast as I could. I feel great, ready to go.
The Broncos ranked 24th in rushing the ball last year, only 41.2% of the time. But if the Broncos can be dangerous this year, and Sean Payton has told us that he wants to run the ball more, having a 2-back option, whether it's going to be J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, or Jonah Coleman out there, and getting them also involved in the pass game, that would be big. And for R.J. Harvey, he worked out with Bo Nix this offseason.
That was one of the points of emphasis for me was working on my route running, getting better at that, catching. And
we'll see if fans are back out here tomorrow for training camp, as there's only 2 more days, as they'll have another preseason game on Friday night against the Green Bay Packers.
Thank you very much, Rachel. We do have an update on that, and the update is yes, fans are invited back out tomorrow. I checked in with the Broncos earlier today, and they said, yeah, it should be good tomorrow and on Wednesday too. So we'll be broadcasting live, thanks to Ramos Law, on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I was there today, though. So it was weird how everything went down. So I don't want you to think I wasn't at training camp whatsoever. I was for the time that I could be on there until I was on at noon, which was the vast majority of the practice. So what they did is they have to make a decision on whether or not the fans could come in around, I'd say 8:30 or so. Fans start lining up around then, and then they open the doors at 9. Training camp really gets going. Players sort of slide out between 9 and 10 and really gets going around 10 o'clock. The broadcast from the broadcast tends start at 6 o'clock in the morning for a few different radio stations, including ours, obviously. And so I was at a little coffee shop getting some coffee and a little breakfast on my bike ride in, as I do every day. And I was told no practice. Well, not exactly. We're going to have practice, but the fans are invited, and we're going to have to shut down the broadcast. And I sat there noodling away. I was like, oh, what? And I was like, well, I should just go to practice. So I did. And the media was allowed to be there. So I was there. Unfortunately, my guy, Mike Sanford, was not there. And that's through no fault of his own, but he just couldn't be there because he wasn't allowed to be there because he would be broadcasting. And we just rearranged our shows. So, Coacher, I'm sorry you missed the visual parts of the practice, but I was there enough to let you know what's going on, and we can go from there. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. Just had my first in-season Monday practice, so that was a grind. 2 hours. I usually don't love having practices greater than 2 hours myself. Today was about 2 hours and 32 minutes. So just had to you got to get the work in. It wasn't bad. It was a good practice. It was just First day with kind of the look teams, not just going good on good. It takes some organization, some coaching, and I like to personally coach the guys that are the second and third unit guys that are giving the look of this is called the scout team. So I like to coach that scout unit against the offense that we're seeing so that we get the right look. So it takes a lot of organization and it takes a lot of vocal use. But today at Denver Broncos practice, there were no pads worn. And we had the triumphant return of J.K. Dobbins.
Yes. And?
Not really Luke Wattenberg.
Yeah, kind of not really, yeah. And kind of not really Jalen Waddle and really not really Marvin Mims. But we did get this picture right here. And it's like, oh, all right. That's encouraging, right?
Well, there's one guy in that picture that doesn't have any apparatus on his leg. It doesn't have a sleeve of sorts.
There is one. Yeah.
And he's a guy
he's a good guy.
He played. So we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow there's better news because it would behoove the Broncos to get Jalen Waddle practicing playing football again.
Yeah, Waddle 17 there with the wrap. Both left legs for Waddle and Mims, as it turns out. And but that wasn't my favorite picture of the day. My favorite picture of the day was this.
It's my favorite. It's unbelievable. It's the American dream. I mean, SRM concrete, very fine concrete, the best concrete you'll ever find. Very good. Very good.
Yeah. The Broncos, to the shock of, let me see. Nobody have struck a deal with SRM concrete to be the official concrete pourer of Burnham Yard.
You know what that's called, Darren?
What's that?
You want to know what that's called?
What's that called?
It's called America. It's called laissez-faire economics.
That's some USA.
It's called capitalism, baby. Let's go. You want to get in the way of we might as well just buy you, or we'll at least give you the contract to the stadium. It's good for everybody. It really is.
SRM Concrete about 4 years ago sunk in about, I don't know, $9.5 million for their location at Burnham Yard and built a beautiful quick drying concrete company. And then 4 years later, they were told, boy, we'd really like to buy you out. And said, well, we got to find a place to go. Oh, well, help. And they found a place to go. That cost $9 million. So let's just round it up to a smooth $20 million they've invested in the Denver area, at least in that area, in the past 4 years. They sold their company for $55 million and now have a concrete bid for Burnham Yard.
So good.
Wow. Aside from the pain in the ass of just moving offices, if you're the Hollingshead family, you are having one hell of a Christmas party this year because a 4-year investment netted you more than $35 million in real estate.
I think at this stage,
wow.
I think at this stage of the SRM concrete story, I actually think that we should be playing in SRM Field at Mile High at Burnham Yard. Because let's just call it like it is, SRM concrete. I actually, when today happened, I said Burnham Yard is going to absolutely happen. It's happening. It's happening, D-Mac.
It would feel, despite the eloquent article by Woody Page in the Gazette saying we should just go for Plan B, which is Lone Tree in my backyard, in your backyard too, frankly.
Yeah, and they happen.
It's unlikely. It's insanely unlikely.
Yeah, you don't do these types of deals if you're gonna.
But I'll tell you this: I ain't holding my breath for 2031 getting this building open. I'm not holding my breath on that one either. So
I think it'll get done by 2031.
Well, good. I hope it does. All right, let's get on to what actually happened today out of practice. So yeah, Dobbins was back and running with some individual stuff. Jalen Waddle too. He didn't do 1-on-1s, but he did do 7-on-7s.
Okay.
Is 7-on-7 a drill you can hold back on a little bit more than 1-on-1s?
1-on-1s ends up it can get a little feisty.
Okay.
A little you get tangled up with maybe somebody that's on the fringe of being on the roster. You end up getting some type of a yank or a pull or a tug against man coverage that could have could have set back Jalen Waddle. Probably, I'm guessing they strategically scripted the plays that Jalen Waddle was going to be playing, and probably the plays that he was going to be in on were zone plays in which you weren't going to get, you were going to sit in zones. You weren't going to be having to beat man coverage and getting yanked and tugged, and so it's just a good way to get your. I like that plan. I think it's a smart plan.
Well, that's what they did today, and then I'm watching it, and Luke Wattenberg, who was also participating until they got to team, and 7-on-7, the offensive linemen actually don't do anything. But once they got to team, which is 11-on-11, there's significant contact with the with everybody, correct? Especially
right.
with O-line and D-line.
Yeah, and we get into one-on-ones, and Wattenberg did not participate, correct?
He went over to the side, rehab, Good Soldier Field.
Okay, so Good Soldier Field. Get a little worried.
A little bit?
I am. It's been two weeks and 3 days. Correct?
I think he had one practice in camp.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the acclimation days, which was fine. And then they had camp day 1. We're on day 11 here. And so this is 10 camp days, but that's like more than 2.5 weeks. Camp days are spread out. I mean, you have off days in there, travel days, other days. This is day 11, but camp started in, July.
Yeah,
so,
I think he'll be back. I think he'll be fine. It does. I mean, it's definitely not like a major knee injury. It's not a major surgical shoulder or something. It's not the typical O-line injuries, but yeah, you get to a point where you're saying, well, gosh, what is it? What are we doing?
Yeah.
And he feels really important to me for this offense to be optimized. Forsyth was back. Fully back.
Hold on. I got my list. Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I do have a list.
Because he did not play in the preseason game at all. He did not practice at the tail end of last week at all.
Sorry, hold on.
Or actually, I think at all in the whole week. I think he got hurt Monday.
Okay. Returning to practice. Thank you, Mike Kliss, 9 News.
Thank you, Mike.
Jalen Waddle, Jaleel McLaughlin, Nate Adkins, Alex Forsyth.
Okay.
Dasan McCullough, who's I think number 57, who's been out like the whole time. Alex Palczewski, not practicing. Drew Sanders.
Yeah.
Marvin Mims practiced early, moved to a side field, and so did Wattenberg. Mike didn't list that, but so did Wattenberg as well. I was there. I saw that. I feel terrible for Drew Sanders unless he is just doing good soldier rehab.
Good soldier Drew Sanders.
I mean,
say it ain't so.
That's what Patrick Surtain did. That's what Cortland Sutton did. So he might not be hurt. Now, I will tell you, he wasn't participating in the group drills, and they were not wearing pads. So,
where did you watch practice from? Were you on the Muggle staircases over there?
I was on the Muggle staircase.
It's like I call it the Coliseum of the Muggles.
It's fantastic.
And you got like various levels. There's layers of Muggles, and everybody's got kind of their. And you know what's funny is I know where everybody's going to be. Every media member is going to be, and I just go and do what I do and just bounce around, go to all the different places.
Yeah, well, Legwald wants to stand in the sun on the same level as the players, and I'm not sure what he's trying to prove by that.
Just a glutton for punishment. That's all it is.
I guess because it's not as good of a vantage point because it helps.
Actually, Legwald's view sucks. I was there for like a while on that when you're on the far field from our tent.
Yeah.
The nearest field to the bleachers that were injured today. Hey, did the bleachers go to the Good Soldier Field to get right for tomorrow?
They did.
Okay.
Just the bottom half. The top half was fine. But yeah, rows 1 through 8 did do some stand rehab.
Okay.
Over at the Good Soldier Field.
Bo Lowry took them through some Good Soldier work on the. Okay.
He had a low-level rock concert and a bull jump at them because that's what they look like in terms of a grandstand.
Where did you watch from today? What was your vantage point?
Where do you think I watched from? Where do you think I went to watch practice?
I don't know.
You're kidding me.
Is there an obvious answer?
I went to the most shaded, elevated part of Muggle Pavilion. Where else would I go? Do I look like a tough guy?
Yeah.
Do I look like I like sun?
I mean, I think looks like you might have some type of little skin issue right there in your nose, if I'm seeing that correctly. I think it's higher, up like kind of your bridge of your nose. Feel that? See that thing right there?
That might just be my glasses.
Kind of worried about that.
Well, I'm seeing a doctor on Thursday.
Right, yeah, I think it's probably gonna get half your nose cut out.
Anyways, I went where the wimpiest Muggles would go, dead smack center in the shaded pavilion.
The Muggle Coliseum.
I was this close in the Muggle Coliseum to sitting down, which I could have pulled off.
How did Bo look today?
Fine. They were one-on-ones are kind of weird when he's just throwing a pattern.
Yeah,
and like the cornerbacks know what the pattern is. So he was setting up 40-yard missiles to the left-hand corner of the end zone, and good luck. I mean, but it's such a ridiculous advantage for the corners. I don't know how one of them would get caught. He looked fine. But Bo, here's what Bo is. Let me start with what he's not. He's not a mediocre quarterback, in my opinion.
No.
He's an above average quarterback. He is, in my opinion, a top 10 quarterback.
If winning is a stat for quarterbacks, it's relevant. He is a top 10 quarterback in his 2-year sample size.
There was another, I wonder if I could pull this up. Oh boy, I'd be impressed as hell if I can do this. Let me try though. Let me try to do something here there, coacher. Because ESPN did a projection for the next, I might be able to do this, for the next 3 years, 27 through 29. And hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Share screen. Yeah. Future power rankings. Share it. Okay. Here we go. See, this is where I'm going to screw things up. Can I get it up there? Oh, I think it was up there and I screwed it up. Okay, so there it is right there. See that?
I see introducing Schwab Teen Investor account. But yeah,
All right. Now you see,
I see
it, right?
toilet, I think. Okay.
All right. This is the next 4 years, projected for the next 4 years. Who's number one?
The Seattle Super Chickens.
Okay. And over here, NFL rank, it's 4 categories. Overall roster, excluding quarterback, coaching, front office. They're 16 because they don't know if Sam Darnold's going to be around, right? Coaching 3, McDonald's great, front office, Schneider 2. Pretty good. Overall score, 88.7. All right. We go to number 2, Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
Roster excluding quarterback tied for second.
Yeah,
remember that.
They have dudes everywhere.
Quarterback 14.
Super Bowl winner.
15. Front office 1. All right. Fine. Let's go to number 3. Lions.
Really?
Again, look at that quarterback ranking. 13. Overall 6 without quarterback. 7 coaching, 5 front office. Now we go down to your Denver Broncos at number 4. Quarterback 17.
Yep, that's pretty consistent with what all the talking heads and the analysts and the stat nerds and all that. I mean, if you love an adjusted EPA, if you love a CPOE, then you think Bo Nix is a bottom 3rd quarterback in the National Football League.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I mean, I disagree with it because winning matters and being the right guy matters. How about this? Look at this.
But that's projecting them without Matthew Stafford.
You're looking at Ty Simpson, who looked pretty good, by the way.
That's right. And I'll give you one more at 6. And the Patriots, look how much they love Drake May. Look what they think of Drake May, number 3.
Not seeing it.
So they're projecting over the next 4 years, Bo Nix will be the 17th best quarterback, and Drake May will be the 3rd. Okay.
Give me, I want Raiders.
Oh, you see where they are?
Yes, because I mean, there's some interesting roster things that are happening. What they go with? What they say with Jordan Love and the Packers?
Okay. I mean, I'm going to go anywhere you want here. Your guy is 7. It's good. Top 10, you take it.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't play top 10 last year, in my opinion.
Oh, easy. I still want you to get a phone call back. Texans, Ravens, Chargers. I can stop anywhere you want me to. Chiefs.
Quarterback number 1. So they are banking on the return to form Mahomes.
That is ridiculous. Do you think Patrick Mahomes will be the best quarterback over the next 4
He was
years?
not good even prior to the injury last year.
I heard Raj lay that out, and he was right earlier today on your show.
Yeah.
You know what? Right. Should I just go to the bottom and just try to find the Raiders?
I don't think they're going to be as far down as you think.
Panthers 23, Raiders. Here we go. No, they don't. They do
not. Look at where they have the quarterback.
Right behind Bo.
18. Unbelievable.
Overall roster. You know what's funny, man? You got Mike Washington Jr., you got Ashton Genty, you got Brock Bowers, you got Fernando Mendoza. I don't know, man.
You don't got a line.
You don't got a line? Is that what they're missing the most?
Yeah, and defensively, they're yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. That was fun, huh?
Very good.
There you go.
Nice screen share there, by the way.
Yeah.
Super impressed.
Yeah. And now, of course, my screens are all messed up. I am going to play a little Sean Payton from today. I have to do a refresh. I'll be right back. But I'm play a little Sean. Sean's going to tell you, thanks to our friends at Gorilla Sports, why the preseason matters. Take it away, Sean.
I don't know. I think it's now part of that is maybe a little bit of a byproduct of, but look, we're playing, they're keeping score. So if they're keeping score, we want to win. And now we want to evaluate our players as well. But if you're in there, there's kind of a standard. And I think it's part of an overall goal of how you approach everything.
What are you laughing about?
This is a really, really long-winded, roundabout way to say you play to win the game.
Right.
Period. Everything you do, play to win the game. There's a lot of stops and starts in there.
A lot of stops and starts.
Gosh dang it, man. He stops and starts about as much as R.J. Harvey did early on in his career as a Bronco, running the football behind the line of scrimmage.
I got a little R.J. Harvey.
You look, but I'm a lot higher on R.J. Harvey than everybody else is right now.
I'm going to do something for fun. I'm going to play a little Zach Allen, not a lot, a little. I just want to. They don't change the microphones. Just want to give you a little compare and contrast with Zach Allen and R.J. Harvey. Here's Zach Allen.
Making plays is the best way to get confidence, and it's definitely encouraging, especially when.
Take a snapshot of where he was. Here's R.J. Harvey on the same mic.
Every running back in the room, brings something to the table.
Let me do that again. Let me compare and contrast one more time. Here's a little Zach Allen.
Making plays is the best way to get confidence, and
Okay, thanks for that, Gem. And here's R.J. Harvey.
Every running back in the room, brings something to the table. We go out there and compete each and every day and make each other better. And I love the room that we have, and each day we're just going to continue to grow and continue to make each other better.
Have you ever seen a room of more Oompa Loompas than the Denver Broncos running room?
Nope, but Sean has a type. Sean's got a type, and that's his type, and it's all come together. And I think they're going to be good. I think it's going to be a really good running back room this year.
I mean, they're all going to have to get measured to see if they can ride the ride, but they're going to be good.
I mean, around Halloween when we have these kind of all the different fairs that are happening. Hey. You have the Oktoberfest fair, and there's gonna be some.
How much would you laugh if the entire running back room dressed up as minions?
Oh man!
Tell me that wouldn't work though.
Oh gosh,
that wouldn't work.
Or if they just went straight Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, man.
My God.
Wouldn't that be so good?
Straight Oompa Loompa.
What is it? Just like a bright orange tinge red hair.
Yeah,
that's just
the pointy shoes and the hair that goes
swirled up.
Oh my God. Sean was asked about that today. He was like, "Hey, these guys are all kind of kind of the same dimensions. He was like, that's not on purpose, but okay. You weren't drafting Mike Washington Jr. Bad hands and 6'1". No good.
Yeah, too tall.
Way
too tall.
Way too tall.
That guy was able to ride. What's the ride at the old ride at the shore? What's the amusement park? The old amusement park. No, the one in
Lakeside.
Lakeside. Yeah,
Lakeside. Yeah.
There was an old roller coaster, and that's Mike Washington rode that years ago. And our backs are still trying to fight their way onto that ride.
All right, let me give you a couple here. Here's one from Zach Allen. It's how you build confidence. Talking about Jahdae Barron. So everybody was propping up guys, and here's Zach Allen on Jahdae Barron.
Making plays is the best way to get confidence, and it's definitely encouraging, especially when the stuff from the practice field translates to the game. So really happy for him, and we're still in camp, so there's still a lot of things that not just him, but everybody's got to improve on and just keep going. And we got 2 really good days we got to just get ready for tomorrow and Wednesday, and that's these opportunities. It's kind of coming down the pipeline. The season pretty quick, so you got to take advantage of them.
Down with him on that. By the way, we should see them in pads on Wednesday and
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I totally agree with Zach Allen that I on this very podcast, starting probably like episodes 1 through 8, meaning training camp 1 through 8.
Yeah.
I was watching Jahdae Barron outside corner very closely, working with the twos, and I was Chris Abrams drain up here as a cover corner in man, Jahdae Barron down here as a cover corner in man. I think Jahdae Barron is more of a nickel dime, that kind of guy, potential safety swing. And man, as training camp progressed and you got into, days 8, more like 9 and 10, I like, okay, I see something now. He started to make some plays. He started to there were some PBUs. There were some good cover snaps. And then it shows up in the game. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't think he's ever going to be a better cover player than Riley Moss as an outside corner. And I think he'd be more impactful to this team when he's put in positions with VJ's system around the line of scrimmage and at corner. And think about Pat Surtain. How often is he involved in plays outside of how often is he involved in any plays? To be honest,
6 to 8 a game, maybe.
But Jaquan McMillan's at the point of attack a bunch, right?
Absolutely,
all the time because
so
you're playing. Yeah, and Riley Moss is too because he's playing opposite of Pat Surtain. But even then, Riley Moss, actually one of his great traits from college was he was a really good run fitter as a outside corner. Mm-hmm. And you don't play zone coverage, so you never have a chance to really do that. So I don't know, man. In the current build of the Denver Broncos, if the Broncos were ever to see VJ leave and go be the head coach elsewhere, and they end up hiring somebody that is a pure cover 3, cover 2, just play zone all the time, not even match zone. If you did, I could see Jahdae Barron being a really good outside corner. I just don't know that he's going to be the proper outside corner for Vance Joseph, but the arrow is definitely trending up in that argument.
Let me give you a couple on Jonah Coleman, Sean Payton on Jonah Coleman.
He had good balance. Yes, good balance. A real good elusive runner for his size. Good, I would say, good short area quickness and good balance. And the other night we had a few good examples of that.
Size, they're all the same size. One more, Zach Allen on Coleman.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a really good mindset. You could just tell, he comes to work every single day and just wants to improve. And, every rep he gets, he realizes how valuable it is. So it's cool to see. And, kind of similar to RJ and, that whole room, it's not just, guys who are one-trick ponies, they can kind of do it all. So definitely was encouraging, especially, so young. To do that is really impressive. Like, I know my first preseason game was not it. So, it's cool to see, and hopefully he keeps building off of it.
Zach Allen's really perceptive for a guy that plays essentially over the guard and tackle the entire training camp. That guy's watching. That's a little insight, listening to him talk about Jahdae Barron. listening to him talking about Jonah Coleman. That guy really watches and studies all of it, all 22.
Yeah.
And that's a really well thought out evaluation of both Jahdae Barron in his camp versus what happened in the game. And then Jonah Coleman being another one of the backs that I agree. These guys are not like just pass catcher. Like the weirdest one is RJ Harvey is going to be your pass catching back. That's also your short yardage goal line back.
Crazy.
That's so weird.
So weird.
Usually your pass catching back is like Reggie Bush was never going to be a short yardage goal line back.
Mm.
He just didn't have that kind of like that battering ram.
Two straight up, two up
way
and down.
too straight up, way too up and down. And but he was so long. I mean, Sean drafted him, loved him, obviously.
Yeah, but doesn't Jonah Coleman have the same exact traits as RJ Harvey?
Yeah, RJ Harvey, for whatever reason, Jonah Coleman just. I mean, if you just look at their weights, I think it's a 18-pound difference.
Oh my
Jonah
gosh,
Coleman,
is it really that much?
Yeah, Jonah Coleman has like significant lower half, like girth. Like that man is girthful. He is
girthful.
He is a girthful lower half individual. Okay, so I'm looking right now at the Broncos and just the official roster, which we all know is all can be a bunch of shenanigans here, but they got RJ Harvey as 205, 5'8", 205.
Yeah. Okay.
And Jonah Coleman is 5'8", 220.
Okay. Wow.
15-pound difference. Yeah.
Big difference. Yeah.
Listed weight. So yeah, definitely a different body type.
And it's all like in the lower half. I mean,
yeah, because RJ is like jacked in his upper half. Like he's got, I mean, you saw that interview right there where he was reaching up to talk to the mic. I mean, that dude's got freaking, I mean, he is stacked.
Well, Jonah Coleman is too, I mean, they're both.
Jonah Coleman's more lower body stacked.
His lower body is, it's unbelievable.
I mean,
you haven't reacted.
You haven't reacted to a lower half like that, Darren, since you first started watching the Fly Girls on In Living Color.
There you go.
I'm
that old. Yeah. It was actually the Solid Gold Dancers.
Name the Fly Girls. They were the Solid Girl on In Living Color?
I'm taking your Fly Girl reference and I'm going deeper. You're calling me old for the Fly Girl reference, and I'm challenging you. I'm going Solid Gold Dancers. I'm going a generation before Fly Girls.
Fly Girl is In Living Color. Give me a famous alum.
She was in She's Gotta Have It. Gosh darn, Rosie Perez. Boom! Okay. And I know who you're thinking about, Jenny from the Block. I know you're going there.
You betcha. You betcha.
I got two.
That's pretty good. It's
Rosie
pretty good.
Perez and Mrs. Affleck.
Fire Marshal Bill. Do you remember Fire Marshal Bill?
We need more impressions from Coacher. You got any requests? I don't know if you do any more impressions. Do you?
I don't know if I have any right now.
Hey, let me give you an impression. Hey, what bay at the Quickie Lube does Riley Moss work at?
Riley Moss, Broncos wide receiver. Riley, how'd it feel to make a catch today and intercept a pass?
It was fun. Need more of those. It's a good start, but that's the goal for our room is to come down with the ball a lot more.
So good.
He's gonna windshield wiper fluid. He's gonna check your oil.
He always recommends the air filter. Always. And he shows you, he kind of separates.
It's gonna be really polite. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, I just don't know if it's healthy for cabin, just overall cabin safety.
Yeah, you'd be better with a new one. It's always like $14,
Yeah, I think.
All right. He's always gonna upsell you on the filter. He always going to upsell you.
Riley Moss, Broncos wide receiver. Riley, how'd it feel to make a catch today and intercept a pass?
It was fun. Need more of those. It's a good start, but that's the goal for our room.
Looks like Jesse Pinkman's high school friend who didn't get into meth.
Yes. Also, looks like just about every docuseries, not even docuseries, dramatic football high school football show.
Yeah.
I mean, does he not look like he would have fit in perfectly on Friday Night Lights?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, is he not just perfect?
This dude is 17 and going on a beer run in his pickup truck. There's no doubt about
Riley
it.
Moss, Broncos wide receiver. Riley, how'd it feel to make a catch today and intercept a pass?
It was fun. Need more of those. It's a good start, but
I also, in addition,
he's the guy Coach Taylor can count on, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he is not Tim Riggins.
He is not.
No,
he likes Riggins, and they've grown up together. But Riggs, you're going too far.
Yeah. Okay. I got another one.
Yeah.
He was a lead guitarist for a grunge band in Seattle.
They played in Seattle, but they're originally from Burnaby in outside of Vancouver.
Oh,
so
yes,
you're right.
Yeah,
they got
most of their gigs were in Seattle.
Most of their gigs in Seattle, but they came from Burnaby. They came across the border.
Riley Moss, Broncos wide receiver. Riley, how'd it feel to make a catch today and intercept a pass?
It was fun. Need more of those. It's a good start, but that's.
Oh, see, I'm saying that because he's too nice. Like the guys that are just from Seattle. I mean, there's a little, Canadian guys are nice.
So he made a quick mid-season appearance as a fourth line winger for the Colorado Avalanche. He got promoted. I believe he did get promoted. I think it was more like February, kind of the dog days. He was only up for one game.
Yeah, but he spent most of his time with the Eagles.
Yeah, one of the great Eagles.
Gritty Eagle that they
Riley
love.
Moss, Broncos wide receiver. Riley, how'd it feel to make a catch today and intercept a pass?
It was fun. Need more of those. It's a good start, but
that guy is not paying for a beer in Loveland, Colorado.
No, definitely not.
He's at the Chili's in Loveland. He is not paying for a beer.
But what he has paid for is he is also the rush chair and also the Keystone Light beer fetcher for Kappa Sigma Gamma at CU. And he comes in 30 rack on shoulder and just starts distributing them to all the friends, to all the
Riley
homies.
Moss, Broncos wide receiver. Riley, how'd it feel to make a catch today and
We got to stop. I don't know if any of that was funny. Somebody's laughing.
It's funny for me. You know what did it for me though? It was the combination of the Seeger hat and it was he had an undershirt with an open hoodie zip up.
You know what's amazing? This guy is a world-class football player. World-class. And will be making $20 to $24 million in his next contract per year.
He's unbelievable. And if you don't think I respect this cat, I actually I made all those comments about him when I was game planning against him, and he picked me off 2 years in a row.
You want to explain?
Yeah, I was the offense coordinator in Minnesota, and I saw there was a Caucasian corner, and I decided to throw the ball his way multiple times. Wow. And guess what happened? He intercepted Minnesota 3 years in a row. So I was a part of 2 of those years.
Oh, you've been staring at Riley Moss for a long time.
I love Riley Moss, but I hated him when he picked me off because I was like, going after the Republican. You got to go after him. Yeah, I mean, you got to launch it now. And then that some guy just snatched it up 2 years in a row.
The Republican. All right. And on that note, we say thank you to our great friends at Ramos Law. We will be back tomorrow night at 8:00 to fill you in. We expect the team to be padded up. And for training camp recap, we're live at 8 p.m. Thanks to our great pals at Ramos Law.
At Ramos Law, we believe in the relentless pursuit of excellence. Because excellence isn't just about winning, it's about preparation, discipline, and heart. It's what drives the athletes we stand beside. And it's what drives us every single day in the courtroom, in the community, and in the lives we fight to protect. Ramos Law, what makes us different, makes us better.